Across the unforgiving plains of Africa, the honey badger moves with the confidence of an animal that rarely fears anything. Its loose, durable skin, long, digging claws, and powerful jaws allow it to challenge venomous snakes and withstand attacks from much larger predators. But today, this famous survivor is being weakened by an enemy too small to fight. Hundreds of blood-filled ticks are buried beneath its coarse fur. They cluster around the ears, neck, shoulders, and back places its claws cannot easily reach. The badger rolls through the dust rubs against the ground and shakes violently, desperate for relief. Still, the parasites remain feeding on its blood and turning every movement into discomfort. Nearby, a family of banded mongooses watches from the dry grass. Small, alert, and highly social, they immediately recognize an opportunity. The swollen ticks covering the badger are not merely parasites. To the mongooses, they are an abundant meal rich in protein. Yet approaching the badger could be deadly. This predator is aggressive, unpredictable, and capable of killing a mongoose in seconds. The tiny foragers advance carefully, reading every movement and remaining ready to escape. Exhausted by the constant irritation, the honey badger does something unusual. It allows them closer. The badger needs relief, and the mongooses need food. One carries the problem, the other has the skill to remove it. On the savanna, necessity begins to turn danger into cooperation. Still tormented by hundreds of blood-feeding ticks, the honey badger slowly crosses the sun-baked savanna. Close behind, a family of banded mongooses follows at a cautious distance, their keen noses searching the dusty ground for parasites that might fall from the struggling predator. At last, a swollen tick drops into the dirt. One mongoose instantly rushes forward, grabs the protein-rich meal, and swallows it. Moments later, the exhausted badger shakes its body with tremendous force. Dozens of fat ticks scatter across the cracked earth, sending the mongooses into a brief feeding frenzy. Without intending to, the badger has created an opportunity that benefits both species. It sheds part of its parasitic burden, while the mongooses enjoy an easy meal without risking a hunt. Still desperate for relief, the badger reaches a rough acacia tree and rubs its back against the coarse bark. Its powerful claws can dig deep burrows and tear apart termite mounds, but they cannot reach every parasite hidden beneath its thick fur. The tree succeeds where its own body cannot, knocking loose even more swollen ticks. The agile mongooses quickly collect every fallen parasite. Although they remain vulnerable to larger predators and even the badger itself, the fierce hunter chooses tolerance over aggression. With every tick removed, an unlikely partnership quietly grows stronger, proving that survival sometimes begins with trust instead of conflict. After repeated scratching and shaking, the honey badger finally stops struggling and settles into the warm dust. Instead of moving away, it remains still, allowing the banded mongooses to approach. The tiny foragers advance carefully, first inspecting the edges of its thick coat. Seeing no sign of aggression, they climb onto the badger one by one. With quick teeth and nimble paws, they begin removing swollen ticks directly from its skin without causing harm. For such a fearless predator, this level of trust is extraordinary. Honey badgers normally rely on strength, powerful claws, and loose skin to survive, but even these adaptations cannot remove parasites hidden deep beneath their dense fur. The mongooses possess exactly the skills the badger lacks. Their sharp senses and agile movements allow them to locate and remove even deeply embedded ticks. Patiently, they part the coarse fur, turning the badger's burden into their next meal. As the cleaning continues, the honey badger rolls onto its side and shifts its body, giving the diligent cleaners access to the itchiest areas. Its eyes slowly close and its muscles relax as the constant irritation fades away. What looks like a chaotic scramble is actually an efficient grooming session. The badger gains relief from itching blood loss and parasites, while the mongooses enjoy a rich protein feast. When their work is finished, the family disappears into the tall grass, leaving behind a refreshed honey badger ready to continue its journey across the African savanna.
Has to build up its
The honey badger is one of Africa's toughest animals. Yet this encounter reveals an important truth: strength alone cannot solve every problem. Its powerful claws can tear open termite mounds, its jaws can crush prey, and its thick skin protects it from dangerous attacks. But none of these remarkable adaptations can remove tiny parasites hidden beneath its own fur. The answer comes not through force, but through cooperation.
Look at all the ticks.
It's covered.
Let's go help it out.
The banded mongooses are far smaller and weaker, yet they possess exactly the skills the badger lacks. Their speed, sharp senses, and teamwork allow them to remove ticks in exchange for a protein-rich meal. Neither species acts out of friendship. Their partnership exists because each provides something the other needs. As the cleaning ends, a new danger appears. A male lion emerges in the distance. The mongooses instantly stand upright and sound loud. Alarm calls warning nearby animals, including the exhausted honey badger of the approaching predator. With their work complete, the mongoose family disappears into the grass, searching for another parasite-covered host. Across the African savanna, these tiny cleaners help many larger animals while securing food for themselves. Nature reminds us that survival does not always belong to the strongest. Sometimes it belongs to those willing to cooperate. Even the smallest creature can make the greatest difference. If you enjoy true wildlife stories, remarkable animal partnerships, and the hidden science behind nature, subscribe to the channel and join us on our next adventure into the wild.